start doubting myself, and then I start questioning that like what I'm doing is not right. Don't know what right means, but then there's also that dilemma that change makes you feel like you're doing something wrong. Good morning. Oh, it's been a little while since we've been here, and let's just say I needed the break. It is that weird phase right now between Christmas and New Year where it's like things are open, but it's not back to the routine that I'm used to, and I'm kind of trying to like cling on and create some form of routine with what I have. But also I absolutely thrive on routine, so not having any is also like I'm having to talk myself into like actually remembering that I do have a routine. And I feel like I've changed a lot even in the last like 2 weeks. Just having the time to just sit back and recharge, it's been good, it's been needed. To the really stressed girl in the Costa, you slayed this. Normally, I don't like getting this one. I'll get the one out of the microwave, and I'm really specific about it. This is like the add water one because they add way too much water and then it's grim. But this one is, hats off to you, girl. You looked very stressed. I got myself this, and I got black Americano. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to take on the day. I definitely feel regulated, which is good. I've definitely been struggling having later mornings. I think it's because like really when I get up earlier to train, like there's a bit more of a like when I wake up I'm a lot more alert because I'm aware it's so, I don't know if it's like a bit of a cortisol boost, whereas when it's like 6:30 and it's not as early, it's like I feel like it's dragging a bit. Where's that lid? I've just been finding it harder to get up later, which is really weird. Good morning, it's a Monday. Does not feel like a Monday. I've just posted an Instagram story saying happy Monday, but I had to check it was a Monday because it doesn't feel like a Monday. Wow, I said Monday a lot. I've done my workout this morning. Hang on, I'm gonna get to the rink and then speak to you. That's better. I feel like I planned extra time in my day today so that I could sit and talk to the camera and vlog and just all that stuff, because it actually takes up so much more time, especially when I put myself on such a tight schedule day to day. So then go, oh god, I said I was going to vlog today as well. Like if I don't make that time doesn't just appear in my day, which has been a hard lesson for me to learn recently. In this vlog I do want to kind of talk in like a more vloggy and like informal way about New Year and goals and things I kind of want to do, because I want to document them throughout the year, and I think it'd be really nice to have this to reference as a starting point and go, at the start of the year I said I was going to do this, this and this, and it's out there on the internet, so I've got to at least try. But I don't have my laptop with like my New Year document that, like, I'm that person, right, who puts it all in documents so I can look back and I can look at it week to week. Because if I'm not looking at it each day, I won't do it. So I've got a document that I'm gonna, my whole life is run on OneNote, right? So I have like my New Year section planner, and then I have my daily, like I plan each of my days on like in a journal format on my OneNote. So I have like a notebook, and it's so much easier because otherwise I'm journaling and I'm scribbling, and then I like to just be able to organise it really well. So I have one tab on my OneNote that's like my goals, and then I have another one that's like my daily journal. So when I'm journaling each day and I'm planning my day, I can just flip to the other tab. It's so much easier. And I'm such an advocate for like writing with a pen and paper and journaling these things. But at the same time, I'm finding that I like to make use of the technology that I have to organise my goals. So I don't have that with me. So I don't want to go into like depth and talk about my goals on here right now, because I want it to be perfect and I want to be able to get across what I want to say, and I don't have that with me. But I'm really thrown off. Sorry guys, I feel really discombobulated because it's 7:30 and ice time doesn't start until 8:15. But I like getting up and getting it done early in the morning. I don't know. I've already got up and did so we have like a home gym at home. So I've got up and done my workout already this morning because I'm now working all day. Should I tell you what's really been changing my life recently? Gratitude, especially with the lack of routine. I could so easily just get pissed off. And like this time last year, I would have got so worked up. I would have completely lost my structure in my day. But I didn't. Why are these vans pulling up near me? I could have so got lost in not having structure, made the most of it. But I just know that doesn't make me feel good. So you know what? I'm really proud of how I've used what I have to make each day kind of work for me. I feel like as well recently I always like to think, right, that if you don't change what you do, how your life looks isn't going to change. But then there's also that dilemma that change makes you feel like you're doing something wrong. So I've been trying to use this holiday or this kind of lack of routine to not repeat the same patterns and change the way I respond to my environment, because it's so much easier to just do what I always do, and that's my comfort, and I know how that's going to turn out, but I also know that at the end I don't feel proud of it. So I've been in this weird dilemma recently of I'm trying to change my habits and I'm trying to change my normal, but because it's different to my normal, it feels weird. And then I start doubting myself, and then I start questioning that like what I'm doing is not right. Don't know what right means, but not right, and all of this stuff, because it feels uncomfortable and it's not what I normally do. And it's this weird dilemma of like I've started going on an evening walk after my dinners to kind of like help my digestion, and also when I'm out of routine like this, like my mind just fucking spins, and I could really do with not losing out on good quality sleep, because that's when my whole life tends to implode. Work and my mind is spinning and I'm exhausted, but I know for a fact that if I go to bed I'm not going to sleep well. So I've had to like eat my dinner and then drag myself out on a walk, and I kind of live out in this, it's not the sticks, but it's kind of the sticks, it's not like a town. So I don't feel safe going for a walk without with my headphones in the dark, because there's some wooded areas, there's some bits with no light. So I've been going out on my walks, no headphones on, and it just gives my mind a chance to run. And okay, there's times where I'm like frustrated and I'm pissed off out on my walk, but when I get back, I'm like, you know what? Like I used healthy coping mechanisms to deal with however it was I was feeling. I walked it out. I let my mind think these things, and I didn't feel worse for it. And I've got home the last few nights, like I've slept like a fucking baby. Like my week recovery scores have been like 92. I think it was 97 this morning. And then I wake up the next day, I give my best to everything I have. I train well, that makes me feel good. I eat well, that makes me feel good. I get through my work day and I'm not dragging my feet, and I'm not thinking about how much I really don't want to do it. So it's really just been a lesson in like doing the shit that feels shit and feels uncomfortable, only feels uncomfortable because I haven't done it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, we'll go with that. I got this really cute handbag for Christmas, and I don't know where it's from, but I'm kind of like preserving it as my, like, what do I call it? My whole life and soul and all that shit doesn't need to be dumped in a handbag. I feel like it's my first like proper handbag that doesn't end up having like my laptop. It's not a work bag, it's a handbag. So I just think I need a cute accessory to go with this outfit, and I'll just stick my handbag over the top, and I kind of love it. The face of a girl who's just finished her last work shift of the year. And when I say I am tired and I'm done, more like tired, more that I know I'm done now and I'm ready to be done for the year. Whoa, I'm done. I'm done. I have to drive home now, which I don't know if I can do. I might have to swap my scrubs for my hoodie because it's all going in the wash anyway. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Hi guys, it's 10 to 4 p.m. on New Year's Day, and I'm fucking shattered. What time did I go to bed last night? Must have literally been like 9 p.m. Like, I'm not a New Year girly at all. I've been waiting for New Year, and kind of like, I like to make the last 2 weeks of December all about New Year because I freaking love New Year, but I don't like the way everyone makes an event out of it. But I like everything that it represents. So I've been really looking forward to this kind of time of year. Like, I just love it. However, alarm was set, up at 6. Even though, like, my alarm was set for 6, I was up before 6. That's the time I like being awake. My body is so sore. Like, I've been training so hard recently. So I kind of scheduled today as like, not a lot's open. It's New Year's Day, so get all the rest and do all the recovery I need, get all the work done. Like, this is my day to sit on my ass and get all the written shit done, and I did. Like, I got all of my vlog concepts kind of for the week of January. I pre-brainstormed what each vlog concept was going to be, like the rough dates I was going to film it and the deadline for uploading it, all through January, which is kind of what I do at the start of the month. And then for each week in January, the concepts for the reels I want to do, short form content, so that's Instagram, TikTok. Like, I like to plan it, spend one day each month having an idea of what it is I want for each week. Got all that done today, and it's been a real learning lesson of like, there's always going to be more stuff on your to-do list. And that was because I was sat there ticking shit off like an absolute productive babe, when I realised for everything I was ticking off, I was just adding another task. And I was like, this is pointless, because I'm looking for the fulfilment of ticking everything off on my to-do list and feeling like I've done a good job, but I'm also completely self-sabotaging myself from ever feeling that level of fulfillment, because I'm just adding more to my list. I'm searching for that fulfillment, and I'm getting a little bit every time I tick it off, but it's very much a case of like, you can feel a little bit of it, but here's another thing you can do. Like, I'm not letting myself feel that fulfillment of, you smashed it today. So that's been a big way to see in the new year, 1st of January 2024. And we're already noticing patterns, which is good because I'm smiling. I just love this day. I love this time of year. And all through the Christmas holidays has been like later patch, so ice time and training not started until like 8, and I've been tired going to that. And ice time is back to normal tomorrow. I am waking up at 4:30 in the AM. 4:30 in the AM, and I don't think I'm ready. Do not think I'm ready. So laugh at me all you want, but I will be getting tucked up in bed by 7 today because I need the sleep. I really, really, really need the sleep. It's nearly 4. I'm kind of hungry, but I'm probably going to wait and have dinner about 5, half 5. Yeah. I so nearly didn't, but I did some real adult make myself happy shopping, and I bought some hangers. And that's actually made me happier than shopping ever has for a really long time. Because I've just been hanging all of my joggers and stuff like up on my normal hangers. This is such like boring talk, but this is like real adult talk right now. I've been hanging all of my joggers and my jeans up on normal hangers and like hanging them over because A, it stops them being creased, and B, I have no clippy hangers. So I bought some hangers because I was tidying out my wardrobe today and I realised, no word of a lie, I have no clothes. Like I have my go-to clothes and I have my training clothes. I have like 2 outfits to wear out, like that's it. I bought some hangers with some of my Christmas money, which is prime adulthood. Hangers and candles make me so happy these days. So I'm going to finish sorting my room because I did take all of the bags of like rubbish from my room when I was having a sort out this morning to the bin on my way out, which was a struggle enough because I'm on the first day of my period and everything feels really hard today, but I've done a really good job considering. But I put all of my trousers, joggers and stuff over my chair so that when I got in, the first thing I do is normally sit down in my chair and get my stuff out of my bag, but I actually can't do that because the clothes are there, so I have to just hang them up, which means I have to have bought hangers. It's all about designing an environment that makes what you want to do the path of least resistance, and that's exactly what I've done. I knew I was going to have clothes on my chair and no hangers when I got home, which then pushed me to just actually stop being lazy and get out of my car and buy some hangers. So I bought some hangers and now I have to hang them up when I get home because otherwise they're going to be sat where I'm going to sit. So that's going to be my evening. By the time I've probably convinced myself to hang up those clothes and get off my bedroom floor, it will probably be dinner time. So that's life for me. There was resistance in my path today to getting content stuff done because I haven't been in that routine for so long that like I knew today was going to be the hardest day of just sitting down and starting. But now I feel like I've climbed a mountain in getting over that. So that's also very good. I've probably done about 600 steps today, but my body is crying. My body is crying. Hey girl. Right. So this is why it takes me 10 times as long to do anything and get anywhere.
Let me set up my camera.
I've had to like.
What is happening here?
I've had to factor more time into like every like driving to the ring, like getting ready because
I've had to start doing that if I want to post on my stories before I leave. I'm like, 2 names, a nibble, and 2 dips. That.
Where's one of the? Oh no, it's attached to it. Is that part of the boot? Tape? That can't be one boot. That can't be one boot wrapped with tape.
Really?
This is what?
Nice big girl. So cool. I barely even know it. You know? Or like toaster. I barely even know it. It's like any word that ends in R. You just say, good there, I barely even know it. Like.
we were about to have our post-skating catch-up and she just followed me to Costa. We nearly got lost, but I was driving down the 30 at like 20 so that she could keep up with me because she didn't know where she was going. The sun is shining, but it's actually not that warm at all. So, morning training is done. I had the most amazing catch-up and coffee with Amy. We always see, like, we're always at the rink together training, but we never just go outside the rink, and I don't think we talked like hardly anything skating, and it was so nice. And it's 1 o'clock now. I did have my breakfast like really late, so I've got myself a coffee and I'm going to sit and work for a couple of hours and then have my lunch and then do some more work. It's just a real blessing not being at my part-time job, and I love it when I have times like this because it gives me an opportunity to just kind of live out the life that I'm working towards without it. Just, yeah, I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna get on with this.